Welcome to Traveluptuous, darlings. Today we'll be whisking you away to the most sumptuous corners of Asia. From tranquil island paradises to cities shimmering with opulence, prepare for nothing but the finest. Shall we dive straight in? Off we go then. First stop, my dears, the Maldives, where luxury practically drips from the ocean breeze. If you ever wanted to feel as though you were the only person on Earth, albeit with personal butlers, of course, the Maldives are calling your name. Imagine this. White sand beaches so pristine they could be painted, waters so clear they appear as glass, and your private villa suspended above the lagoon. Many resorts offer secluded overwater bungalows that allow you to slip directly into the turquoise ocean, where you can swim amongst schools of vibrant fish and colourful coral reefs. It's as though nature itself decided to host the world's most exclusive pool party, and you're the guest of honour. As you settle into your sun lounger, your butler discreetly presents you with a refreshing concoction of tropical fruits, a drink as delightful as the surroundings, I assure you. With the horizon stretched out before you, there's a profound sense of peace and grandeur. Many travellers seek these islands for romantic escapes, where candle-lit dinners are served by the shore under a sky speckled with stars. Dining here is an experience of the senses, offering a delectable array of delights, all artfully presented. But if you're after a spot of adventure, not to worry. The Maldives may be synonymous with serenity, but for the discerning explorer, there's a wealth of exciting activities, from private yacht excursions to snorkeling trips, or if you're feeling particularly bold, diving into the ocean depths to swim alongside manta rays and whale sharks. Really, the only downside is you might never want to leave, but who could blame you? Imagine saying goodbye to your personal slice of paradise. Preposterous. One could simply live here indefinitely, like a modern-day Robinson Crusoe, just with far better accommodations, naturally. Next, let us take a leap to Kyoto, Japan, where ancient temples, lush gardens, and traditional tea houses converge into an air of supreme refinement. Now, I do hope you've packed your silks and kimonos, because this, darlings, is luxury with a rich cultural flair. Kyoto is the very picture of understated opulence, where a quiet stroll through its famous Zen gardens might be more restorative than a week-long stay in some other lavish locales. Here, you'll wander through bamboo forests, admire the artistry of meticulously raked gravel, and let the peace of temples like the Golden Pavilion wash over you. And if you find yourself at a ryokan, a traditional Japanese inn, prepare to experience hospitality that borders on reverence. Each meal, or kaiseki as they call it, is a multi-course wonder, served with such grace and precision that each dish feels like a precious work of art. Every morsel is delicately crafted, using the finest ingredients and seasonal produce, a feast as much for the eyes as it is for the palate. And don't miss the opportunity for a traditional tea ceremony. Picture it, you, draped in elegant attire, seated on tatami mats as tea masters prepare matcha with a meticulous artistry. The setting is often framed by serene gardens, where every stone, tree and petal seems to have been placed by divine hands. Kyoto is a lesson in restraint, in how beauty and luxury often lie in the quietest moments. Oh, and do be mindful not to trip over your kimono hem, my dears. Gliding gracefully is the name of the game here. After all, one wouldn't want to tumble into a koi pond. It's frightfully undignified. Bali, a name that conjures images of tropical serenity, lush jungles, and yes, fabulous resorts tucked away like hidden gems. But let us not kid ourselves. Bali isn't just for the yogis and the free spirits, oh no. For those of us with a penchant for the finer things, Bali offers nothing short of an indulgent sanctuary. Nestled amidst the emerald rice terraces and tropical rainforests, the island's luxury resorts are a masterclass in blending nature with opulence. Picture yourself in a private villa with infinity pools seemingly spilling into the jungle below, while a private chef prepares delicacies for you, using the freshest local ingredients. And when it comes to relaxation, the Balinese have practically mastered the art of pampering. Every corner of the island is dotted with world-class spas where massages, facials and body treatments leave you feeling like an entirely new person. And let us not forget the beaches. Bali's shores offer everything from private, serene coves to lively beachfronts, where the surf beckons for an afternoon of fun. The sunsets here are simply divine, casting a golden hue over the land, and the evening promises a plethora of vibrant beach clubs and lounges, each more charming than the last. Of course, it wouldn't be a trip to Bali without indulging in a little spiritual renewal. So if you find yourself in Ubud, do feel free to partake in a traditional purification ceremony, just to balance out all the opulent cocktails by the pool. Now, let us whisk ourselves away to Hong Kong, a place where the sky seems to stretch into infinity and luxury hides around every corner. Hong Kong, with its shimmering skyline and bustling harbour, offers a blend of East meets West extravagance, making it one of Asia's top spots for indulgent escapes. Staying here, one could choose from some of the world's finest hotels, towering high above the city with views that simply take your breath away. These high-rise oases offer private rooftop pools, Michelin-starred dining, and suites so lavish that you'll wonder why you didn't move in sooner. And of course, there's shopping. Oh, the shopping. From high-end boutiques along the glittering streets of Central to bespoke tailors creating one-of-a-kind garments, Hong Kong is an absolute dream for those with an affinity for the finer things. When it's time to dine, expect to be spoiled with everything from exquisite dim sum served in luxurious settings to innovative fusion cuisine that perfectly reflects the city's multicultural vibe. It's the kind of place where no indulgence is too great, and the night comes alive with rooftop bars and hidden speakeasies tucked away in the labyrinthine streets. Just remember, if you do venture into one of those hidden speakeasies, try not to look too lost. It's all about appearing as though you absolutely belong in this world of clandestine luxury, darling. Now, before we continue, I simply must give a quick nod to a few other splendid destinations that deserve your attention. There's Phuket, Thailand, with its lavish beach resorts and exclusive private islands. Singapore, a city that practically oozes elegance with its luxury hotels and unforgettable skyline. And of course, the serene beauty of Langkawi, Malaysia, where crystal-clear waters meet five-star resorts in perfect harmony. Last but certainly not least, my dears, let us turn our attention to Rajasthan, India, a land where the word grand was practically invented. If you've ever dreamed of living like royalty, Rajasthan will not disappoint. Home to opulent palaces and heritage hotels, each more stunning than the last, it's a land of colour, history, and utter extravagance. Staying in one of these palatial hotels, you'll be treated like a Maharaja yourself, with every detail attended to. The courtyards are often surrounded by lush gardens, fountains, and intricate carvings that will transport you to another era. And while you're here, make sure to visit the Taj Mahal, arguably the most magnificent testament to love and luxury in the world. Dining in Rajasthan is just as splendid, with meals served in grand dining halls adorned with crystal chandeliers and shimmering tapestries. The flavors are rich, the hospitality unmatched, and every moment feels like a scene from a fairy tale. Honestly, it's enough to make one wonder why they ever left home without a tiara. Well, darlings, that concludes our lavish tour of Asia's finest escapes. I trust you're already dreaming of your next adventure, whether it's a palatial stay in India or a serene retreat in Bali. And if you feel the pull to experience any of these paradises for yourself, do pop by the links in the description. They'll help you plan your next grand adventure and, dare I say, support this delightful little channel in the process. Now go on, darlings, don't dawdle. Luxury waits for no one except perhaps you, if you ask very nicely. Until next time, my lovelies, safe travels. And remember, luxury is not just a destination, it's a way of life.